Hey dolphins! Maiden True Blood is back, and look! He's back! The big painting! Since it's early May, it was time for him to come back. Yeah, check out this size comparison. You can see me next to it. That's how big it is. So now I have to find a place for it in my home. I'm thinking about repainting the living room to make this thing look better. I don't know if you want to hear me talk about it some more, but I did get some questions about it. Like, how long did it take me to paint this? It took me 15 hours. I actually kept track of that. And I try to keep my process kind of professional, kind of like a clock in, clock out deal. So I work no more than 3 hours. 3 hours kind of, that's kind of the limit. I can't take more than 3 hours. It's the amount of time for a typical college art class too. So I worked on this 3 hours a day for 5 days, and that's 15 hours. Yep, and then, yeah, then I kind of nitpicked it a little bit here and there afterward. Having it in my studio was very distracting. I was trying to work on somebody's Christmas commission painting, like, after I made this one. And this painting was just back there staring at me while I was trying to work. And I just kept looking back like, hello! Yeah. So yes, there he is. I thought he'd make a pretty good backdrop. The art show that he was in, it was called Diversity, and it was about diversity among the artists. So they wanted you to paint or do some art in the medium that you prefer and of the subject matter that you prefer, and this painting was perfect for that. And like, you know, at the show I never explained this to anyone, but the painting is about pretty much everything I love. The painting embodies portraits for one. I love pictures of people. It embodies dolls because it was a doll still life. It embodies the character that I love, that I've created. It's a literary character. It embodies the color blue. It embodies the color black. This painting is about dark. It's about darkness. I like darkness as a subject. And as you can tell, there's lots of dark. So, and you'll see that in like all of my art. My favorite color is mixing a brown with a blue and getting black out of that. That's like my favorite thing. It's my favorite color. Whatever that color that comes out, and then yeah, and then lots of blues to create these deep voids, and it's just darkness and sadness. Yes, because life isn't, you know, pretty. Yeah. So that's it. Let me stand up next to it, just so you can see. See? That's this is actually on an easel though, so it's not really like that tall, but it's big, and there you go. And of course it's oil. That's my favorite medium. So yeah, I will always choose oil unless I choose dolls. Dolls are my other favorite medium. I like a lot of mediums though, but yeah, oil's number one. Yeah. I wish I could do it more. I love it so much, but I don't do it enough. Alright, now moving on to doll news. I just had some kind of a breakthrough. I am breaking new ground and doing new things and getting very excited and feeling good about myself. And I apologize. But look what I did. See those elf ears? Look at that person. Wow, those are my elf ear mods I did. As you can see, they need to be painted, but I think they are good to go. They're ready to be painted. And it was easy and fun. And I recommend this. Do you guys want some tips? Because I'll share with you some tips, I'll tell you. You know, you have thoughts and revelations as you work on these new things. Yeah, see, basically, what I would tell you if you want to make elf ears is to use your epoxy, use additive sculpting. That's what I do. I just add the minimum amount on the tip of the ear, just enough to make the shape I want, and if I need, I add a little more, and then I add a little more, and then I shape it, and I have some tools, use some of those sculpting tools along the way. I just shape it the best I can, and then it's so easy. And then the next day, I just use regular fine sandpaper and just sand it. That's it. It was so easy. So I can't wait to paint that and see how well I can cover it up. I tried my best to make it match the resin, but it turned out gray. Isn't that weird? Yeah, I used both the pink epoxy with white epoxy, and then I also added acrylic paint, as I've heard people do. But it still turned out gray, so I'm going to experiment with that some more and see what else I can do. But I'm so happy. It's a success. Successful operation. Congratulations, you're an elf. And it's actually a girl, I've just found out. I put a long-haired wig on her, and she looked like a girl. And then I'm like, you are a girl. I thought it was a boy before, but it's a girl. The femininity definitely came out when I put that wig on her. And I have something else to show you that I made last night. I'm just gonna pop this up into the camera. Here it is. Ta-da! She's got her hair horns, and you know what? Carly is a troll child! This is her first step to becoming a troll child. Cool, huh? Cool, huh? Yes. All this is a headband with these cones added, and I'll tell you what I did with this too. First I got this headband, a metal headband, and I covered it in this salmon colored ribbon so that it wouldn't stand out very much against her hair. I wanted it to blend in with the hair a little bit. And then I needle felted some cones together like that, in that shape. As you can see, one of them is thicker. This one is thicker than this one for some reason, and I can really tell that when she's sitting around in my living room. I tried my best to make them the same size and shape, but you know, they're never going to come out perfect, I guess, unless you're just a master needle felter, then... Anyway, so yeah, I made some needle felted cones, and then I took this wig, I had this wig, I wanted it to make it look like it belonged to her hair. I cut some little strands like that off of her hair from the underside. One thin strand for each cone, and then I use hot glue for all this stuff. I hot glued it all around, and I wrapped it until I ran out of hair. So it's needle felt covered in this synthetic hair. And then I added these strings. They're just strings. They're cross stitch thread. I just picked out a color that I thought would be good, and then I just kind of bound it and made those crisscrossy looks to make it look like she tied it there herself. And then this gray thing is covering the headband, to cover up the headband, to make it look like it belongs to her head, to make it look like she's just wearing a little scarf. It's just wrapped onto the thing so that I can change it out anytime I want with the different colors or whatever, and then pop it on her head. Oh yeah, and of course I attached these cones to the headband with just hot glue, and that's it. As for other news, she's coming along. I bought some fabrics for her outfit, for her troll outfit, but I'm still not sure what the outfit looks like exactly. I don't know how it's shaped. So I'm still brainstorming that, but I have some fabrics that I think would be good. This is one of them. It's a gray lace fabric, and I got it because I knew it would look tattery, so I wanted it for its tatteriness. And that's how it looks. I think it's cool. She needs some eyes to make her look more like a troll, and I've already ordered her some new socks. At first I was going to, of course, put some rustic looking, knitted looking socks on her. But I randomly came across on Etsy some socks that had moths printed onto the fabric, and I'm sure you've seen them. They're by Fairy Atelier, and they're currently on the way. I was wishing and hoping they would come today, so I could show them to you, but they're not here yet. So yeah, I don't know if they're going to be a part of her final troll outfit. I don't know if they're going to look too modern and trendy, but I figured that'd be fun. I knew they would look good with her hair. So I got those. Sorry. I guess that's all for Collie's news. I have a bunch of stuff I ordered. I wish it would get here so I could show it. I don't know, it's just typical kind of stuff. Nothing too fantastic, but like I ordered shoes for Kaisa and stuff. And I'm really thinking hard about who my next doll is going to be. I call her Future Girl because she's like my future doll. Right now Kaisa is my new doll. So she's my new doll. The next one that's gonna have Kaisa's body when Kaisa's real body gets here. It's a very complicated situation and I apologize. I am bouncing between evil girl and quiet girl. Quiet, reserved, and also a little bit sensual girl. So right now I'm leaning toward quiet girl. Yeah, because evil girl she's gonna add lots of tension to the doll family. I don't know if I feel like doing that right now, making an evil girl. Oh, speaking of layaways, I'm about to get my doll cabinet out of layaway. 3 months ago, I bought an antique doll cabinet from my local antique store, and it was kind of pricey. So on the one hand, it's like, oh, I hope that it will be good for my dolls. I really hope, because I'm finding it kind of hard to get rid of furniture. It's kind of hard to resell that stuff. Yeah. So we'll find out. But I'll show you as soon as my doll cabinet comes in. I really can't wait to get the dust off of these dolls, and yeah, I don't want to close them in. Like, I have trouble with the idea of closing them in behind doors, though. I really want them to be part of the room. So I assume I'm going to leave the doors open during the day and maybe close it at night. And they're not all going to fit in there, I don't think. I tried to find the best doll cabinet I could, but I don't think they're all going to fit in there. I'm just going to have to put certain ones in there, and maybe find other places for the other dolls. So we'll find out about that. Let's let him be in the video. And I'll talk more about it, and I won't blab on about it now, because this video is getting long. Alright, so I'll just say bye there. Here we all are. Yay. Oh, since this is a girl, her name isn't Dawkins anymore. I really want to reserve that name for a boy. I don't know if it really, like, suits a girl. But anyway, there you go. There it is. Alright, see you. Who stole my sandwich?